Some MMOs are designed for solo players who just want to try out the game and see what it's like, rather than for those who want to socialize with other players. And in today's video, I am also going to show you the 10 best MMO games to play solo. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Final Fantasy XIV Online. We never seem to run out of praise for Square Enix's continuing MMORPG, Final Fantasy XIV Online. And now we can add solo player friendly to the litany of accolades for the game. The game shines in solo play since its features and activities were optimized for those with little free time. Number 2, we have Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2's full plot and first map may be accessed in single-player mode. Even though a certain task in Guild Wars 2 requires a group of people to accomplish, the game's characteristics make it possible for players to form ad hoc groups to tackle challenging tasks. Next up we have Neverwinter. Even if grouping up with other players in Neverwinter might speed up your progression, the game is still enjoyable for those who want to tackle it alone. If you're a solitary player who wants to level up to max gear, you're out of luck on many of these tasks. Next up we have Albion Online. The game's classless growth system, in which players may switch between skills dependent on their equipment, is a major selling point. The content of Albion Online is well suited to solitary play, since users may set up their own island and spend their days farming, fishing, and caring for the land. Number 5, we have Rift. Rift is a Lovecraftian fantasy MMORPG that resembles genre classics. Ascended players defend Talara against elemental plane invaders. Rift has 6 races and factions. Solo play in Rift is harder than in other MMORPGs, yet possible. Next up we have Black Desert Online. Black Desert Online's growth system is more open-ended than those of other MMOs, making it ideal for solitary play. Life skills, a collection of fundamental practices, are to thank for this phenomenon. These life skills include everything from farming and fishing to sailing and alchemy. Next up we have the Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls Online is mostly soluble, save for endgame stuff. ESO, which predates Oblivion and Skyrim, contains much of tales and mythology. Players may solo the main plot, main faction, DLC, chapter, side, and daily missions if they have the skill and character build. Interestingly, solo PvP and group dungeons are available. Number 8, we have EVE Online. EVE Online is a single universe game that doesn't use numerous servers like other MMOs. Basically, all logged-in gamers can see each other. However, single players may enjoy EVE Online. Solo play in EVE Online is time-consuming but not overly intense, making it ideal for casual players. Next up we have RuneScape. RuneScape, one of our favorite vintage MMOs, has always offered single player on any given server. You can get by without your server's player economy, but you need it to acquire certain stuff. The game's Ironman difficulty level disables commerce, free XP, and multiplayer, leaving you to your own devices. The last game of this video is Star Wars: The Old Republic. The Old Republic has an appealing single-player RPG vibe. Of course, it's because the game is based on one of the most famous brands. The game provides fans with their own Star Wars storyline. Solo campaigns are available for each class. For solo questing and leveling, computer-controlled partners give full combat assistance. So that's the list of the 10 best MMOs for solo players. I'd appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel Games Puff if you found this video entertaining.